YouTube, it's Rico, man. I'm back with another video, man. Y'all see what we got going on. I did a community tab post where I said, do guys want to see, would y'all be interested in seeing me give my opinion and stuff on the state of drill of everybody, like literally everywhere. Don't matter where you from, I'm literally giving my opinions, and this is my opinion. Y'all can cry whatever y'all want to do in the comments, it don't matter. That's engagement for the channel, and that's gonna bring more viewers to the channel and possibly more supporters to the channel. So feel free to hit that dislike, like, comment, and all of that good stuff in the video, man, and help this video get recommended to a large audience of people, hopefully bringing new supporters to the channel. And subscribe if you're brand new to the channel or you've been watching videos on the channel but not yet subscribed. And also don't forget to turn on post notifications, and that way you can stay up to date on the new uploads and stuff like that. And make sure you check every day before y'all go to bed or when y'all wake up in the mornings to see if we got new uploads so you don't miss out. And also make sure you guys follow my IG at LMERico. With all that being said, man, you already know what time it is, man. So this is an open discussion right now. My opinion on the state of drill everywhere is the fact that it could definitely be bigger than what it is, and the artists could definitely be bigger than what they are right now. The problem is, though, is the supporters of drill. The supporters of drill or drill artists, whatever, etc., y'all all follow under the same category. At the end of the day, y'all all support drill because y'all support the artists. So at the end of the day, the supporters of this is the reason why drill ain't bigger than what it could be, and the artists themselves. I have literally had conversations with people giving their opinion about drill from other places and stuff, and pretty much some of them, majority of the time, pretty much say, oh, I don't mess with this country's drill because they stole this, they stole that, etc. Do y'all not know in music, the whole purpose of music is to be used everywhere? The sound, the inspiration, all of that is for the fact that it's supposed to be global. So if we're gonna talk about a country stealing this and that, then that's like y'all admitting y'all were cool when y'all country stole drill after y'all heard Chicago drill. Because at the end of the day, everybody knows Chicago started drill, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can say what you want to say. It is what it is. Chicago started the drill shit. If it wasn't for Chief Keef and them putting drill as a genre, making it a genre of music, there wouldn't be no drill possibly existing. Probably not even back then. It probably would come a point where it probably would exist in the future and shit, but we don't know that for a fact. But either way, the facts is drill came when Chief Keef and them hopped on the scene and started making drill music. Alright, do y'all know Chicago drill inspired every state in America to do drill? I don't know about every state, because we got some states where I possibly don't know about that does drill, etc. But anyways, if it wasn't for that, UK, Ireland, whatever you can say, all these other places that do drill, because there's so many places, Jamaica, Africa, there's so many places that do drill. If it wasn't for Chicago drill, possibly there wouldn't be no drill that exists anywhere, period. Y'all was cool when y'all country took the sound and did what y'all did, and then on top of that changed it up. For example, UK, they definitely already said it was inspired by Chief Keef and them from Chicago when they were doing the drill when it first started and stuff, and it inspired them to start doing drill music and shit like that. So y'all was cool with that. Cool. We got some Americans here, believe it or not, that really rock with y'all drill music. But it's the simple fact we got the casuals or the toxic fans of it that want to push these false ass narratives that all Americans are just ignorant and don't like drill sound from the UK and talk shit about us and this and that and don't give us credit. Y'all looking at the casuals here that don't listen to drill outside of the US. Y'all looking at the casuals and taking their opinions as factual information and make it seem like they literally speak for all Americans here when they don't. That's one thing I keep telling people. Don't speak for me, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna say what I believe about certain shit, and I don't need nobody else speaking for me to make my opinion. Because at the end of the day, that person don't represent me. That person don't think like me. That person doesn't pretty much probably follow the same things I follow. Like, at the end of the day, I got my opinion. That person got their opinion. Y'all can't get mad at that one person and literally make it seem like that's how everybody else is pretty much thinking, when it's not the truth at all. Because at the end of the day, if you want to say that, then why do y'all think New York drill is the way it is right now? Because obviously they, to an extent, fuck with y'all music and got inspired by y'all when y'all changed the sound of drill, and now they made it popular over here as well. But the thing is, the problem is though, the sound is traveling. The sound is going everywhere. The sound, it is going everywhere. Everybody is making their version of it, etc., etc. It is what it is. But the problem is, the artists are not traveling everywhere like the sound is. And that's the problem with drill. If guys would respect other countries, I'm not saying we don't gotta respect everybody else and everybody else gotta respect us. No, because obviously y'all see in the title what it is. I'm addressing everybody, even in US, because it's a problem. If everybody respected the other country's sound of drill, the artists would be bigger than what they are now. You will see more collabs from American artists with UK artists, Jamaican artists, Irish artists, who else? Australian artists, etc., etc. You will see a whole lot more of those, like y'all see artists from the same country doing collabs and shit like that. If y'all were helping making that possible, there would be a whole lot more people working together, making money together, being richer than what they are, and going further with their careers and stuff like that, and be able to go anywhere and sell out shows. No biased opinions, no nothing. Because I didn't came across a channel yesterday that pretty much claimed they made a satire video, but in the comment sections, the whole narrative of the video is different from what they were saying in the comments. Because at the end of the video, I didn't read the disclaimer until after I said what I said on that person's video and stuff. It is what it is. Because everybody don't, you gotta be factual. Everybody don't watch videos completely through, period. So I said what I said, not knowing that he meant it to be satire. Because at the end of the day, before I even seen the disclaimer in the comments, his energy was completely different from what he said in his disclaimer. Cause it was a person that was from the UK. So this person pretty much, at the end of what he was saying in the video of how, cause this is the title. The title was Americans don't pretty much discredit UK or whatever the case is. I forgot the complete title or whatever the case is of the video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the video. Hold on, cause I know exactly. No, actually, never mind. It's on a different account, cause I got a different YouTube account that I sometimes use here and there. One of my old YouTubes. Anyway, on that video, he was pretty much saying how Americans talk shit about the UK, etc., etc. And we all know that's a fact. But at the end of the day, if we're gonna say that, we can't be sitting here acting like y'all country or other countries aren't doing the same thing. Because all I see is a lot of people acting like their country is so innocent and they're not the ones talking shit. But yet y'all doing literally the same things y'all accusing us over here of doing. So either way, at the end of the day, that ain't helping shit, period. Y'all know on my channel, I'm not discrediting nobody. I'm not even disrespecting nobody else's country, because at the end of the day, I'm a person that's open-minded. I'm a person that's not simple-minded and saying, oh, fuck what that country got going on because our country got this going on, etc., etc. I live here. I know this country, this and that and the other and stuff. I grew up here my whole life and shit. And I know what's going on here and I don't care what's going on over there. And I don't even think that country on our level. Like, no, I'm not that ignorant person. I'm not that type of person that's going to sit here and do all that. Because at the end of the day, my reactions is real and authentic, and I'm gonna speak my piece, and I'm gonna speak it with facts, and that it is what it is. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm not lying about nothing, and I'm not gonna sit here just because I see it's popular for people to be disrespectful to other countries and stuff and make videos off of that shit and make it seem like that's just what it is, and when it's really not. Because at the end of the day, I'm a person that's open-minded, and I'm going to show respect, and I'm going to educate myself on another country's situation. So at the end of the day, I seen this person literally in the comments say, oh, if this person came here and said this or was on some hot shit, they would get knocked to the pavement and go screaming or crying back to mommy and shit. Okay, you said that, like, if y'all don't come over here and speaking some hot shit, not knowing where the hell y'all even at or who you even speaking to, ain't gonna do the same shit to you. We gotta sit here and stop playing the blame game and shit, like, oh, this country is doing this and that, oh, fuck them then. No, y'all the reason why this shit is continuing to go on in the first place. Imagine if everybody was supporting everybody else, how much money that would generate to drill and artists itself. Imagine how bigger the audience of drill and the supporters of drill artists would be. Imagine how much money they would be racking in pretty much to take care of their family, friends, etc., etc. Imagine. Like I said, I'm not telling y'all gotta sit here and support everybody, but I'm just speaking on what I believe is wrong with drill and why it is the way it is. Anyway, I also had a conversation with somebody that said artists over in the UK have stated that they don't care to be rich in America. They don't care to bring in money from America. Now, I can't tell somebody how they should think or feel about making money somewhere else outside of their country, because it is what it is. That if that's how you want to be, that's how you want to be. At the end of the day, though, I'm gonna say you're holding yourself back, because that's just stupid. You don't see American artists say, I don't care to be rich anywhere else, because I have not yet seen anybody come out their mouth and say they don't care to be rich in another country just because they're not from that country. I never heard nobody said that. Like I said, this person I have spoken to, and that's what they told me that y'all artists out there are saying. I don't know for factual who the artists are that are saying this. I don't know for facts who is the one that's been saying this, etc., etc. Same thing anyway. I don't know that for facts, but that's what that person from over there told me. So I'm of course gonna at one point agree with them and thinking they're factual and be like, okay, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, what I told that person was, that's just stupid, to be honest. If you want to take care of your family, make the most money you can to get your family, friends, or whoever, etc., etc., out the hood, and y'all support that, because y'all know y'all support y'all artists. Y'all know y'all have followed y'all artists probably from the times they were down bad up to the point where they is now rich, living a lavish lifestyle, etc., etc., got money, clothes, cars, family looking good, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, y'all the same ones that would listen to that artist contradict themselves and saying, oh, I don't care to be rich in America, etc., etc. It is what it is. That's stupid. You want to know why? Because that's contradiction. That's contradicting everything you were saying before that about how you want to make the most money to be able to take your family and friends out the hood, etc., etc., whoever you want to take out the hood to have a better lifestyle and stuff. If that's how your thought process is, that's how you think, then you ultimately holding yourself back and you're holding the amount of money you can make back. Because at the end of the day, imagine if you were generating money from America while you're in the UK. Do you know how much richer that artist would be? I don't think y'all really understand the numbers until y'all actually see that shit in person. Like, if a person, say a person makes $1 million a year off of their drill career up in the UK. Say they make $1 million a year. But if they were able to cross over to America, sell out shows, and make American money as well, and say that after they do that as well for a full year, where they come over here and tour and stuff like that, and they make over 2 million, whatever the case is, just to give an example, that's 2 million more money that they making than they did a year only doing music over in the UK. So now you got 3 million to your name that you generated over a span of pretty much a year or two, or however you want to do your career, where you're either traveling a whole year in another country and doing shows and stuff, and then you're doing a whole year in your own country doing shows and stuff in the cities and stuff like that that's in your country. But or you could split it and you do half a year in the US of touring, doing shows and making money, and then you're doing half a year over in your country doing shows and stuff in the cities and stuff like that that's over in your country, and you make 3 million combined, pretty much combined from both countries. That's more money in your pocket. That's how much richer you could be. So I don't see why people would go around saying I don't care to be rich in this country just because, oh, their fans or this and that is saying this and that. But at the end of the day, y'all gotta realize everybody is not thinking like that. You got artists, you got literally living examples of that being false. You got artists that love generating money over in another country. You got even artists from here that's doing shows in the UK every year and going crazy and selling out shows in y'all country and making money. You don't see that artist saying, oh, I've been in America my whole life, this is where I'm from, and I know more about our culture and stuff like this and that, so I don't really care to make money in another country and that. No, they're not saying that, because that's literally not smart at all. If you're being smart, you're gonna go make money in any country, no matter what's being said between the supporters of music, etc., etc. You don't give a fuck about all of that, because at the end of the day, they're not really putting money in your pocket. Yeah, to an extent, they're putting money in your pocket by streaming your music or buying your CDs, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, the big money is coming from the shows. The shows is what's making the money. You got venues that would literally probably pay up to 90K or 100K or more just for that artist to do a show at their venue. So that's easily more money than somebody buying a CD or streaming your music. Simple. So at the end of the day, drill could be a whole lot bigger if everybody was able to respect one another. No matter what's being said, that's just ignorance. Y'all pay attention too much to the ignorance of people. Y'all paying too much attention to the people that's just ignorant, period. But y'all not finding and supporting other people as much 24/7, like the guys like me that doesn't have a problem reacting to music from other countries and stuff and actually like it and give their honest opinion about it. Because us guys, if all honesty is going to be talked about, we should be big YouTubers right now. We should be the ones that's bigger than the ones that's just doing strictly reactions to music that's in one country. Because at the end of the day, I'm reacting to American culture music, reacting to UK music, reacting to Irish music, Greek music. I'm reacting to Australian music. I'm reacting to pretty much everybody. Yeah, some places I ain't done yet just because I haven't done my research yet on those places, but bear with me, they're coming soon. I just gotta find the right videos and artists to react to and stuff like that. Y'all already know how I operate on my channel, and y'all that's really supporters of the channel know I tell y'all, don't bring that versus shit over here. Y'all already know I don't rock with that shit, because you're not finna come over here and create a toxic culture over here in the comment sections and shit and make people not want to support other people's music and stuff like that. Y'all not finna do that here, because y'all already know how I am. And at the end of the day, The videos I put out can attest to that. The videos I put out can vouch for that. So at the end of the day, I'm somebody that want to see everybody win. I don't care what country you from. I don't care what you represent as far as the street life and stuff like that. The streets is the streets. If I really cared about the street shit that's going on and stuff, I probably wouldn't do videos on that, because at the end of the day, I don't promote violence to the point where I'm telling people they gotta go live this type of lifestyle to be somebody. I'm not the person that's gonna say, oh, to be cool, you gotta do the street shit, you gotta do drill. No, I'm not that person. But I'm a person that likes hearing the music. I'm a person that likes hearing these artists do music and stuff like that and talk about what's going on, because at the end of the day, it's doing more than just somebody liking music. It's giving you education on where that person is from. It's giving you education on what's going on in a certain city or stuff like that. So that way, if you a person that possibly don't want to go to that part of the city, you know what the fuck going on. You gonna stay away from there. You ain't even gonna try to go over there. You ain't even gonna take nobody that you know that you care about over to them places and potentially get fucked up and killed or robbed, etc., over there, because you're gonna want to stay away. So that's another reason why I'm open to everybody's music, because at the end of the day, that shit is giving me knowledge on shit that's going on somewhere else. I'm not gonna be a person that's ignorant and say, oh, I don't care what they got going on shit over here. This is the shit, and I don't care what they talking about. If I go over there, I'm not finna get robbed and beat up or killed, etc., etc. No, I'm not stupid like that. I'm not ignorant like that. Because at the end of the day, if you go to another country that you don't know shit about or what's going on in a certain part of the city and stuff, you can easily fuck your life up. You pretty much playing with your life. If you gonna be that ignorant, then I would like to see the persons that's talking all this shit, talking about, oh, Americans ain't got nothing on UK, this and that, etc., etc. All right, that's cool. You can say that because you're in your country and you know what you know over there and stuff, and you possibly surrounded by guys that do this shit and you're a part of that. Cool. At the end of the day, if you come over here, guess what? You ain't got no connections with nobody over here, possibly because from quote unquote what you're saying, oh, fuck that side, they ain't doing it like us over here, etc., etc. I ain't worried about them. Then you coming over here also with no protection. You can't get no guns in the US unless you have state ID or something of that nature in that state that's pretty much open with gun laws and stuff. Like where I live at, all you need is a state ID to get a gun, period. And you can't have no obviously you can't have no background where you went to jail for violent crimes and shit like that. You can't have no crimes on your record, no nothing. So my record is clean. I own a gun right now. I'm potentially finna grow my gun collection, so it is what it is. But anyway, I'm just giving an example of like how it is over here. But anyway, like I was saying, you come over here, let you try to talk all that hot shit. Oh, we do this over here in the UK and this and that. I ain't worried about what y'all got going on in America or whatever this and that, or whatever country you want to talk about in a negative way. Okay, cool. You can say all that on the internet because you're in your country. You already know what you know. You around who you around, etc., etc. So you ain't worried about shit. Cool. Everybody can say that. Anybody, I can say that. I'm in America. I ain't worried about nobody because I know my people that I got around me and I know what I'm capable of and shit like that. So of course I'm not worried about shit. I don't care. I can go anywhere. I'm not worried about nothing. Period. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, just because of what I know and who I'm around and stuff, oh, ain't shit gonna happen to me. No, that's completely false. You could be one of the biggest known gangbangers in the US and still get clapped. Cause you got some people that don't give a fuck about none of that. They don't care about where your rank is in your gang. They don't care about what stripes you got in the streets. They don't care about none of that. They don't care about your reputation. Cause at the end of the day, you got people like me or others that's really living that street life that will say, nigga, fuck all of that. If I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do it. And if I'm really that disrespectful and crazy, I don't care about the repercussions coming out of this. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to survive. So if I do this to you and your people want to retaliate or whatever the case is, let them do it. Why? Because at the end of the day, I don't fear none of that. I'm going to do what I do and leave it that short and simple. I ain't worried about that. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, you still got to be smart and know that you're never untouchable everywhere, period. You're never untouchable. Just because you might be untouchable where you're at or whatever the case is going on, that don't mean you're untouchable somewhere else. Just because you possibly did this and that in the streets and et cetera, of where you're at, don't mean you're just gonna come over here and do the same thing. You just don't. But like I said, you got people that ain't worried about that. Because if they speaking the real, the reality is they know what comes with the street shit. They know what comes with committing crimes and et cetera, et cetera. Like I said, they're the type of people that's gonna say, that's fine. I know what comes with this. I know what my action causes. I know what's the consequences potentially waiting for me once I do this to a person. So at the end of the day, that's the type of person that person is. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like I said, if you're gonna be smart, you already know you're not untouchable anywhere. You could say, oh, if you come over here and do this, this is gonna happen to you. Cool, you can say that. But now the other person can say, all right, cool. Now you come over here and try that shit and see what happens. So it's really nobody really doing anything better or crazier than the other. At the end of the day, if that's how y'all gonna take that whole little situation, that's how y'all gonna take it. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, drill could be bigger, better than what it is if it was less toxicity in the comment sections and stuff, and artists really saying these type of things and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, if you want to really take care of your family and friends, etc., whoever you want to take care of, you're not out here really making statements about, oh, I don't care to be rich in another country, or I don't care to do shows in another country, this and that. I don't care about the popularity over there. That's false. Because if you're a real artist or a person in a profession, you're going to want to be known as the best everywhere. Not just in one place. You're going to want to be known everywhere as the best. Period. You're going to want to be the person to make the most money everywhere. You don't see no millionaires, billionaires over here saying, oh, I don't care to make money over there because I already got money here. No. If they were to do an interview right now and y'all were to ask them what, like, how much money would they want to make and where would they like to make that money, they're gonna say, I would like to make the most possible, and I would like to make it in every place. I don't care if people like me over there or not. I'm gonna go over there and do what I gotta do to make my money as well. Not just here, not just in this other city over here, not just in another city over here. No, I'm gonna go over there and also in your cities make the money I can make over there too as well to bring back and put it in my bank. Period. That's the real smart way of a person that's really trying to come up and make money and be rich and take care of the people that they want to take care of. If, like I said, if artists didn't promote or be a part of the toxicity going on between different countries in terms of drill, everybody would be doing way better than what they are now. Period. And that's a fact. It is what it is, man. Same over here, man. People over here gotta be more open-minded and stuff, and to listening to music from other countries and stuff and following what's going on. Because at the end of the day, if you travel in the world or you want to travel the world and stuff, you're gonna want to know as much as you can from these type of songs to know, all right, yeah, I heard about this city over here. I'm gonna give you an example. Oh, I heard about Brixton in the UK. I'm not finna go over there doing some hot shit, because at the end of the day, I know what they got going on over there. I know what they capable of. I'm not finna act like just because I'm from another bad city or whatever the case is over here that I'm just gonna go over there and do my shit and come back all good and stuff. No, because at the end of the day, you go over there and you speaking some hot shit, you don't know what the fuck going on, you gonna look stupid. You're gonna literally risk your life. And you better hope that nothing crazy happened to the point where you on life support. Simple. So at the end of the day, the full message of this video is to say, y'all gotta stop the toxicity. Like I said, I'm not telling y'all for sure gotta do it, because at the end of the day, you're your own person. You're gonna do what you want to do. You're gonna act the way you want to act. You're gonna talk about what you want to talk about, and that's just it. It is what it is. But I'm saying to the people that's for real listening to me and really want to take shit like that I'm saying is for thought, so they know what to do and what's up, and pretty much think like me or whatever the case is, so that way they can see how much better it is as a person to be like a person like me, where I'm open-minded and not biased at all, and talking crazy about another country just because I'm from over here and lived here my whole life and stuff. You will see what I'm talking about. So I'm speaking to y'all right now. If you want to really make change and make drill better than what it is, you gotta stop the toxicity. You gotta stop saying your country is better at this or that because of this and that. Because at the end of the day, everybody country is different. Everybody country is in different situations. Like our artists. What's another bigger fact is our artists here, police, law enforcement, none of that holds our artists back. None of that could be really. Sometimes you possibly could try to use somebody's lyrics or stuff that they say in their videos in court, but sometimes, the majority of the time, that don't happen. Somebody tried to say, oh, they used it for GS9 and Bobby Shmurda, but they didn't though. Because if you were a person that was actually staying up to date and paying attention to the facts, they already came out and said in court that the judge already said that they weren't going to allow lyrics from his music be used in court against him and his people to lock them up. They already said they weren't going to do that. But in the UK, y'all law enforcement definitely does that. That's why y'all artists, when they go to court, they're literally up in there saying, oh, I was forced to do this and that, etc. The music, the lyrics y'all hear me rapping about in my music ain't for real. It's just for clout and popularity and stuff, just to have a career. Nah. So at the end of the day, it's different here. Our artists aren't held back by the laws. Our music doesn't get deleted by the law at all. Like police, nobody goes on YouTube and say, all right, type in King Von. All right, this is what he said. You gotta take that down. Take that video down. Too much disrespect and violence going on in that song. No, take that down. We don't need that playing for the rest of the world or for the rest of the state to hear, and raising the crime rate and all of that stuff because they heard this song. No, take that down. Delete it. No, they ain't doing that here. But over there, we know they doing it over there. Because I can even go on YouTube right now and see hella music videos that got in the title that say re-upload, meaning that video was taken down for whatever reason and had to be re-uploaded. So that's another big factor between here and over there. Our artists aren't held back by the law. Y'all artists are definitely held back, because I believe if the artist's music over there never got taken down and had to be re-uploaded, they would be bigger than where they at and have more money than what they got now. Because if you think about it, say a person generate 1 million views on a video and they make the money that they make from it, but out of nowhere it gets deleted because the court felt like it was too violent and disrespectful or whatever the case is, and they don't want that getting heard anymore or any played anywhere else and shit like that, etc., etc. They're gonna take it down, delete it, and now you ain't making no money from it no more. So now, if you find a way to do it, you find a way to re-upload that video, but guess what? It's not gonna generate the views it had before. So now you're not even gonna make as much money from that song that you spent your time, your pretty much your artistry. You pretty much wasted. So when you made that song and it dropped and got 1 million views, but then ultimately got deleted and had to be re-uploaded, it pretty much lost its what you want to call it. It pretty much lost its momentum. Cause say if that video that had 1 million views was still uploaded to this day for 2 or 3 years plus, you potentially generated more than 1 million views already by that amount of time that went by. You possibly got 10 million on that video. It's still making money to this day off of that video. Versus now, once it hit 1 million, out of nowhere it gets deleted and re-uploaded and only get 100K or probably less than 100K views and stuff. And now it's kind of dry and not making money for you anymore. So now you're missing out on money that you potentially could have had if it never got deleted, and more support if it never got deleted. But people don't think like that, man. I don't know. I guess I'm the only person that really think open-mindedly and respectfully and the smart way, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. But that's pretty much my opinion on the state of drill. If artists would encourage the fans to not be toxic and trying to divide everybody and stuff like that, they would be bigger, collabing more, making more money, and whatever else that follows with that. It is what it is, man. Y'all comment down below how y'all feel about it, man. I could keep going on, but really I pretty much felt like I said what I needed to say to really give a full opinion on drill and where it is now and stuff like that. So y'all pretty much comment down below what y'all feel like y'all agree with, or if y'all 100% agree with me, or y'all have some stuff y'all disagree with, or y'all completely disagree with me. It is what it is. You can have that discussion, but me, I said what I needed to say. Everything I needed to say is in this video. So either way, you can say whatever you want to say if you disagree or completely disagree on everything I said. It is what it is, man. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm gonna like your comment. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like your comment, and I'm gonna heart it. Guess what? I'm not even gonna respond, because everything I needed to say is in this video. It is what it is. That's why I do YouTube. And I have people come over here and try to tell me, oh, don't listen to this country or whatever because they don't sound that good. Okay, that's your opinion. That's yours. But guess what? I'm different. I like what I hear over there. I'm not going to choose sides. I'm not going to shit on anybody else's country and their music. I'm not going to do it. Because at the end of the day, it sounds good to me. 2, I'm not going to listen or react to anything that I don't think I'm going to like, for 1. 3, I'm not ignorant. I'm respectful. It is what it is. 4, over here, my channel, I already told y'all, I react to any and everything. No matter who like it or don't like it. It is what it is. This is what I do over here. So if you don't like what I got going on, don't watch my videos and don't subscribe. Don't be checking out my channel. It's just that simple. It's just that easy. 5. What is 5? 5, I want to see everybody win, period. That's just it. I just want to see everybody win. I want to see drill bigger than what it is. Yeah, I know it's a lot of violent stuff going on, but like I said, I don't promote the violence, but at the end of the day, I like listening to the music because we can't lie. This type of music, we can party to it. We can get high to it. We can drink to it. Whatever, etc., etc. We could do whatever we want to do listening to it. But at the end of the day, you know right from wrong. That's also another problem with drill too, man. The people in the news industry and stuff like that want to shit on it. At the end of the day, y'all can't sit here and blame drill for the crime rate. Because why? Not drill, but crime has been going on forever. Period. With or without music. Crime has been going on. Killings. Assaults. I'm not going to say the one assault, but y'all know pretty much the ones that affect women a lot every year. Those type of things. All of those stuff has been going on. Robberies, killings, all that's been going on even before music really was a thing, especially drill. Come on now. All of these crimes been going on at all-time highs and stuff. At the end of the day, as time go on, it's always going to be an all-time high for something. It just is. Everything that is a trend, etc., etc., it's always going to have an all-time high as time goes on. It's just the facts. But they rather take it the easier way and simple way of being ignorant and saying, oh, this artist is the reason why this crime rate is going on. One, the artist ain't telling people, if y'all follow me and listen to my music, y'all need to be like me and go continue on the shit that y'all hear in my music. Y'all need to go and continue on and doing the stuff that y'all hear in my music. They not doing that. You know why? Because we got guys like Chief Keef literally tell a fan, don't be like me. Because the fan said, I want to be like you. And Chief Keef, you know what he said? No, don't be like me. Be better. Don't do what I do. Do something else. Be smarter. Go to school. Do stuff that's better. Now that's a person that's really somebody that really cares about the fans and the supporters, no matter who they is, etc., etc. And this person happens to be a white fan, because I remember the video. Y'all can go look up the video too. It's still on the internet. It was a white fan, and you could definitely tell that person, obviously, y'all already know the stereotypes. He definitely wasn't in the streets. He definitely ain't that type of dude to go beat up somebody or talk about hurting somebody or committing some type of crime against anybody, etc., etc., being the baddest, toughest person in the world. He's definitely not like that, and you can tell by the way he dressed, he ain't like that. So at the end of the day, Keith told him, do better, be better, go to school, get an education. Don't be like me. Don't follow in my footsteps. So for the news people that's out here saying, oh, the music is the reason why crime is going on. No, it ain't. Crime is going on because it's the way of humans. It just is. Humans commit crimes every single day, whether they listen to the music or not. Because you got mass shooters living that don't even listen to this type of music, but yet they're going out here buying guns and stuff like that, etc., etc., committing these type of crimes and stuff against people. So we can't sit here and say, oh, the music is to blame for all of this going on. It's not. Y'all gotta start holding the parents accountable, because parents, at the end of the day, I don't care who you is. I could have a kid listen to what I listen to, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell them the right from wrong. I'm gonna tell them, definitely don't follow in the footsteps of the person that you hear in this song right now. Do better, be better, make your own decisions, make your own path in life, and follow the rules, and obey the law. At the end of the day, period. It's just that simple. Obey the law. You won't have no trouble. You won't have no problem. You won't have to worry about going to jail. You won't have to go to prison, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, y'all see what the news is doing. They trying to hold drill back too. It is what it is, man. Like I said, man, y'all heard everything I needed to say on my opinions and on the state of drill. And that's just it, man. Everybody, if y'all that really want to see drill be bigger than what it is, and for the artists to be bigger than what they are, y'all need to stop the toxicity. Appreciate other countries' sound and stuff like that, and be open-minded to listening to their music, so that way, in case you're a person that want to travel the world, you know what city and stuff they from and what they represent and what's going on over there. You know what to avoid if you that type of person that definitely don't want to be involved in shit or have anything happen to you or anybody you traveling with. So all these songs are more than just getting lit and hearing people be disrespectful and stuff. It's also an education. You're learning about what person they're beefing with, or what gang they beefing with, what situations is going on in a city and stuff, what areas is dangerous that you might want to avoid when you're traveling around to visit, stuff like that. But like I said, y'all gotta be open-minded and not just simple-minded and stuff like that as well, man, to see what I'm talking about. And it is what it is. And if you really want to see drill do better, you wouldn't have no problem with anything I'm saying right now, period. And that's a fact. Like I said, man, do y'all thing in the comments. And other than that, if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that subscribe button if you've been watching videos but not yet subscribed. So definitely hit that subscribe button now. We on the grind to 5K. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about our channel. Also, don't forget to turn on post notifications to our channel, so that way you know when we drop new uploads, etc., etc. You don't miss out. And to be for sure that you don't miss out on those new uploads, make sure every day you wake up or before you go to bed at night, you check our channel to see if we got new uploads, so that way you don't miss out and stay up to date. Follow my IG at LMERico. With all that being said, man, that's officially the end of this video, and I'm gonna catch y'all later on with more. Peace.